Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another great video with the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach FRENCHY, directly from the booth for the Hockey Nation Live Show. We are doing, of course, the pre-game, game number 33 of the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, they are in Carolina Hurricanes. Again, one of the best team in NHL. So we'll see what's happening for that game. So don't go nowhere. I'm going to give you all the information you need to know between the Canadiens and the Hurricanes. But before we start, we invite you, please subscribe, click on the likes, and finally tell us what you think about the game between the Montreal and the Hurricanes. And also I want to mention a bit what happening before I jump on the stat, everything like that. I just listening to the press conference of the Dominique Strome, the head coach of the Montreal. He mentioned 2 more cases of the protocol COVID-19 are add with the 11 other players. They're already there. So that brings Montreal Canadiens at 13. At that moment, I'm doing this recording about 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. It's still on the game. If something changes, the NHL is going to mention this. But until then, the Montreal Canadiens are ready to play against the Carolina Hurricanes tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And we're going to provide to you guys the game live stream, play-by-play. So let's dive in about a number you need to know. That's what you have to know. The Montreal are 7-21-4, and they are at the bottom of the Atlantic Division. They lost an OT the last game, and they are 2-6-2 the last 10 game, 5-10-1 at home, and they are 2-11-3 on the road. For the Carolina Hurricanes, they won the last 2 games. They are 21-7-1. They are 6-4-0 the last 10 game, 9-3-0 at home, and 12-4-1 on the road. Now, you can see it's fun team where everything looking great and the team struggle a lot. On power play, Montreal are the bottom of NHL, 12%. The Hurricane, 10 in NHL. The penalty kill, they are second, guys, at 88.7. Montreal, a little bit better, but not good enough to compete. 72.7, 29 in NHL. The goals for Montreal at the bottom, 2.19. And the goals for the Carolina, 3.28. And then I go again, number 1 in NHL with 2.14. Thank you, Mr. Frederick Anderson, for the Hurricane. And then Montreal at the bottom, 33.56. The shot for Montreal, 22nd. Carolina are 11. And the face-off, 3rd in NHL at 54.4 versus 48.0 for the Montreal, 25th. The leader for Montreal, Nathan Jankowski at 18. Anderson, 7. Jake Allen, 5W. And Ben Chariot is at 23.30 TOI. For the Hurricane now, we have Sebastian Aho have an amazing, great year so far. 32 points with 15 goals. Frederick Anderson, number 2 in the NHL with the number of W with 16. And the TOI is Slavin at 24-10. Let's dive in now for the shopping up. What you need to know tonight. First, you already know what you know. The number 1. Part of number 1, 7 o'clock, the game in Carolina. The only chance, guy, Montembeault visit Rata, not Anderson. Anderson still on the protocol 19. That's what the team confirmed today. So Rata versus Montembeault. The last 5 game Montreal is 1-3-1 with a differential of 8, -8. Power play, yet, nada, or 0, whatever you call it. It's 0 and 10. PK, 4 and 16. For 75%. Allen is 5-15-2 is his stats. And the last 5 game, guy, Dauphin have 2 points. Savard, 1 goal. Poland, 2 assists. Dauphin, a +1. Honestly, with the lineup they have right now, Montreal, the strategy is to be patient, play with intensity. The forecheck have to be at their best, and keep consistent what he did again. The Tampa Bay, if they want to have a success against the Carolina Hurricane tonight. Of course, they have 0 and 10 on power play, so they need to score on power play if they have 1 tonight. The player you have to watch for Carolina, guy, have so many. But let's move with Aho, Chefnikov, Tero Nevin over there. Niederreiter is another one. Slavin is another one over there. We have, Stahl, Nikash. It's full of players there. They can score for them. So, Montreal have to be sure they cover them very well. Canadiens, the last 10 game, are 2-6-2, 23 goals, 4-34 against. It's French on -11. 2-26, guys. That's poor. That's really bad. And 6-32 on power play. PK for them. The next one I want to talk about, guys, is the FRENCHY quiz. Game number 33. Montembeault back in the net again for the Montreal. Biron Primo on COVID-19. This was not today. So we add two more today. We don't know yet who they are. But Primo and Biron, it was yesterday. So we'll see who they're going to charm, or the Montreal Canadiens is going to announce this a bit later. Learning experience players team. What are you talking about, Coach? Listen, with the lineup, first of all, it's supposed to be the same roster, 99.9, and what it was in Tampa. That's the good news about that one over there. Now, player and team learning. Players have more time. The TOI is going to be good for the young players we have. The Ilonen, the Poland over there, the Gladgu over there, the Romanov, the Suzuki, the Caulfield. And I can add that way all the way over there. That'll give them a chance to have more time on their eyes and play in the NHL. So that's a learning experience for them. The team, learn Montreal Canadiens for what the Carolina look like. So that gives them a good way to learning for the best team in NHL. The same formula, intensity, work hard. They did well in Tampa Bay, honestly. Now, can they carry on this tonight? I don't know. But to have a success against Carolina, guys, they have to play at least the same way they did against Tampa, and maybe more. Their intensity, their work ethic, their speed, the way they show up with never give up, the perseverance, and to have their dedication and with their passion tonight at their max for each one of them, play as a group together. They have to be better on power play. They struggled last game. But overall, those Dauphins, the Belzile, the Pesera, the Savard, the Niku, those kind of player experience already in NHL, or a few of them, some of them had to show up tonight and to support the young kids, young player for the Montreal Canadiens. That's really important for the Montreal. Gordon, take a note, search GM. What are you talking about? But they announced, first of all, Gordon followed the team everywhere. The practice he's watched, the game he watched, he take a note, he check who he should keep, who he should not keep. Then at the same time, he started to do interview new GM for the upcoming days for the team. They announced by Renaud Lavoie, 7 of them are in the list. We talk about Ken Hughes, we talk about Quintal, we talk about Roy, Dash, we talk about 2 women, Emily Castonguay and Danielle Sauvageau. So that give you, and McDonough, that give you an idea what he's looking for. They have more? Possible. Can find a new one? Possible. I just mentioned what we heard from Renaud Lavoie yesterday, was mentioned on the social media. Carolina, top 3 in the NHL. Yes, they are. They are, for me, they are one of the best teams in NHL for sure. Carolina are strong in all areas. Goaltender, Anderson. Defenseman, Slavin, Petche, D'Angelo. They are strong right there. Forward, wow. Au, Chevnikov, Nikash, Krocek, and Niederreiter. And it's just the list continues all the time. They are strong, a great 4-line, balanced, veterans, young, offensive, defensive. Montreal should learn how they build their team. Great coach, of course, Rob Brind'Amour. But again, that's who they are, the Carolina. Not going to be easy for Montreal Canadiens against them. So I want to show to you at the end, like we do all the time, guys, that's friend graphics on friend categories. You can see net domination for Carolina. You can pause the video if you want to learn more about each one of them. This is all made by Jeff Fresh on the Twitter account. You can follow him every time like that. So that give you an idea here. This is an offense shooting compare. I'm not going to go through the number, guys. You can take a time. I want to short the video for you. But you can see graphic after graphic. It's all about dominate by the Carolina Hurricane over the Montreal Canadiens on each categories. Goal for, XJ, against. They are all about them. The Carolina Hurricane dominate the Montreal Canadiens. Again, like I said, Jay Fresh Hockey, the guy you have to follow to hear more information about what he does. I love his data, his stats, and I'm a member of his channel. And finally, I want to remind you the next game, Montreal. After that, fly back in South Florida, and they play the Panthers Saturday, but the game at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Take a note, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, Saturday. Game afternoon in Florida and Coral Spring. This concludes, guys, another video of the pre-game Montreal Canadiens, game number 33 tonight, and Carolina Hurricane. Listen, with the lineup they have, 13 players on the COVID-19. With injury, they already have the Edmondson, the Toffoli, the Anderson, the Price. Listen, we have to be realistic here. Do you expect to win? No. Hopefully, they're not going to get beat badly by the Carolina Hurricanes. I wouldn't be surprised this game is 5-1 tonight. That's my expectation for my prediction for the game tonight between the Canadiens and the Carolina. Guys, before we leave, we remind you, yes, you have greatness inside of you. Happy New Year. We are about 2 days before 2022. I wish you an amazing, great, best year of your life, 2022. And until then, we wish you an amazing, great rest of your day. I look forward to see you for the next video with the hockey coach, Guru Code Frenchy, for the Hockey National Show. Mes amis, ceci termine une autre vidéo avec l'entraîneur Code Frenchy. Mais avant de partir, j'aimerais vous inviter à vous abonner, de cliquer s'il vous plaît sur le petit pouce en haut si vous avez bien aimé la vidéo. Et finalement, dites-moi c'est quoi votre prédiction pour la partie entre les Canadiens et les Hurricanes. Finalement, je vous souhaite une très, très belle, joyeux Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. J'ai de la misère des fois en français et je vous souhaite une très bonne, heureuse année pour l'année prochaine, le 2022. Donc, merci d'avoir regardé. Je vous attends pour une autre vidéo avec l'entraîneur Code Frenchy dans les prochains jours.